Hi, alright? Good. It's really hot. It's really hot. It's boiling. So we're taking it easy at the moment. We've got to take it a little bit easy because there's no use getting hot under the collar, is there? So we're taking it a little bit easy. We're dressing for the occasion. It is the middle of summer. It's the summer holidays and it's hot. Very hot. We didn't bring a video out last Friday because it was so hot, but today we've got to bring you some news of our brand new issue, Sardines magazine. Look who's on the front, Omid Jalili there. Omid Jalili is a regular at the Edinburgh Fringe, which is back this year and celebrating its 75th anniversary this year. And Omid Jalili has extended his Good Times tour, his stand-up comedian tour, by going to the Edinburgh Fringe and playing for about 25 days or something, whatever he's doing there. And I think it's brilliant. And so he's on the front of our magazine. Got a nice interview with him, and here we go. You know, the connection with him came from when we went to see him. We were invited to see him actually to review during when people were getting back into the swing of things, and I told you we were being invited to review shows that we would never normally have been invited to review because only the national newspapers normally get the invites, and one of them was a stand-up tour, and Omid Jalili, and he was going through Hammersmith Odeon, as I call it. The Odeon, it used to be called the Hammersmith Odeon, Hammersmith Apollo. It's the Eventim Apollo now, apparently. Who knew that? The Eventim Apollo, he was going through it on his tour, and I texted him, I tweeted him just to say I was bringing, because you know he's from Iran, he's Iranian, and I was bringing my wife's Iranian, Mrs. Sardines, and I was bringing her dad to see his stand-up show, and I just tweeted him. I said, look, my Iranian father-in-law thinks it's brilliant, come to see you. And so we did it, and he couldn't believe how many non-Iranians were in the audience because he thought they'd all be Iranian. And there we go. Nobody really thought it was fascinating, and he said, here's a guy runs a magazine for our theatre, and so on and so forth, and it got 40,000 impressions apparently. Went a bit viral. So there we go. Us and Omid Jalili. And he's a film star, of course, been in The Mummy and all sorts. He's been in The Infidel. He's starred in The Infidel. We've got lots going on there with him. We'll put some photos up. Where are we going to put them up? This side, probably. This side. All the pages of this new issue coming out. But Omid Jalili, let's show you. You can see this is live, can't you? You can see this is there he is, look, and he was in Chichester Festival's Fiddler on the Roof, where he played there we are, he played Tevier in the 2017, it's 5 years ago now. Amazing, isn't it? I know we don't count the last 2 years, but there we go, and he had a great time. You can see he's enjoying himself, can't you? You can see it. And that's some of his many film roles that he's played, including The Infidel. Did you know David Baddiel wrote The Infidel? And it's about this Muslim guy who discovers that he's been adopted all his life. He thought he was a devout Muslim, and he discovered he was adopted from birth by a Jewish couple. So he's really Jewish, and the Muslims and the Jewish are not the most close of friends. But it's quite funny seeing how he adopts the Jewish characteristics and lifestyle, and the film's very funny. You've got to go and see it if you can. So, or get it on Netflix or Amazon Prime, whatever. The Infidel, starring Omid Jalili. Yeah, it's very funny. But yeah, who knew? The Mummy. You know when The Mummy came out? 1999. Can you believe it? The Mummy was in 1999. That's when he ran into the wall because the beetles, the scarabs, were getting under his literally getting under his skin. It's horrible. And in Omid Jalili true style, he ran into the cave wall and probably did himself in, I should think. But anyway, there we go. Now, so that's the new issue. Okay, subscribe to the new issue. I always forget to do this bit. Subscribe to this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to Sardines magazine if you can. You can digitally subscribe if you want, so you only have to see it digitally. You can download all the PDFs. It's only £7.50 for 6 months, 12 quid for a year, I think. I mean, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's the cheapest way to do it. So go for it. Huntington Drama Club, I've got to thank for this next bit, who have sent me something. You know Graham Greene, The Art of Course Acting? Fear not, he wrote, all amateurs are not the same. Some little theatres, higher standards, claim and hold with fervour, high obsessional, that amateurs are better than professional. And that's true, isn't it? We've come across that quite a lot. And that's The Art of Course Acting, or How to Wreck an Amateur Dramatic Society. Affectionate mockery of amateur theatre is common. This is from their 2018 production of Ian Hislop and Nick Newman's comedy, A Bunch of Amateurs, which starred Burt Reynolds in the film. They adapted it for the stage, and it's done very well, especially with amateur companies. But this was in their programme in 2018, so 4 years ago. Affectionate mockery of amateur theatre is commonplace, with one of the funniest takes on the matter being Michael Green's 1964 publication of The Art of Course Acting, brackets, or How to Wreck an Amateur Dramatic Society. Green himself an amateur performer for many years. Did you know that? Guess where? He based the title on his experiences with Northampton Drama Club and the Questors Theatre in Ealing. And the Questors Theatre are probably London's biggest membership-based theatre in the whole of London, I should think. Exposing the mishaps and mistakes which the public holds as stereotypical of the field. A course actor, Green explains, is an actor who can remember his lines, but not the order in which they would come. That's like Eric Walker, isn't it? I've played all the right notes, not necessarily in the right order. An amateur, one who performs in church halls. Often the scenery will fall down, sometimes the church hall may fall down, invariably his tights will fall down. How to tell when we have fallen victim to the scourge of course acting, Green informs us. One of the infallible signs that course acting is going on is the fact that the traditional roles of actor and audience are reversed. The actor is being himself while the audience are playing a part, heavily pretending to enjoy the show, struggling to laugh at unfunny jokes and so on. Oh, it's not fair, is it? It's not fair. Panto season's around the corner. December's coming up. January's coming up. February's coming up. We're getting all our emails now from the professional Panto producers. Let's see who's on at Wimbledon, quite close to us. We've got Lee Mead, Brenda Edwards from X Factor, Matthew Kelly tonight. Matthew, I'm going to be, Matthew Kelly. I think there's a TikTok star as well. They're doing Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Also, let me see who else has announced themselves. Brian Conley's going to be at Woking. That's another theatre we go to quite a lot to do reviews. Another professional ATG theatre, that one is. I don't know who else is going to be on. There's all sorts going on. But anyway, if you want to send us something to get the get people's juices flowing, panto juices flowing, anything like that, send us an email. Send us an email at news@sardinesmagazine.co.uk. Alright? news@sardinesmagazine.co.uk, and we'll see if we can't read it out. Meanwhile, we've got a new issue out now. We've had our summer holiday in Turkey. Everything was lovely, 40 degrees out there. Oh my god, it was so hot. Guaranteed hot though. It'll be like here now. It's guaranteed hot here, isn't it? Throughout the summer holidays. So yeah, but there we go. So anyway, have fun and keep doing what you're doing best, and we'll catch up with you very, very soon. Meanwhile, on with the next issue, onwards and upwards. I think in the next issue we're going to be having Noises Off, the 40th anniversary since Michael Frayn wrote it, and that's of course where Sardines got its name from. And we're going to have some other bits and pieces going on, but keep your ear to the ground, watch this space. This is where it will be announced, and this is where it will be produced. Sardines Magazine. Okay, go for it. We'll stay safe, stay well. We're all back, more or less. See you later. Bye for now.